Hello and welcome. So I've got another parcel today that I'm going to unbox, unwrap, and we'll see what it is because I have no idea. I've got a couple kyber crystals coming in that apparently weren't expected to be delivered till next month. I've got a mask coming in that's not going to be here till it says next month to the month after. I think that's it. I can't remember anything else, so let's unwrap this and figure it out. Obviously the video will be titled whatever. Oh! It's a mask I got off Amazon. I forgot I got this. Looking at it, it looks cheap. So, without further ado, here I will reveal. So, quite a while ago, I did an unboxing from a Fiend mask from Amazon, which was white, sort of like a reddish looking lip features and stuff like that. This one is supposed to be more accurate, but it is cheaper. However, it also looks pretty bad and fat. So without further ado, it's the other Fiend mask you can get from Amazon. Now again, it's more accurate with the skin, but it looks more rounded than the other one. So I'm going to put it on anyway. Smells a lot like plastic. It smells like when you open a pack of balloons and just sniff it. Alright. So here it is. It's very big on the chin and the head. Doesn't look too bad, but it still looks cheap and not as great. Like, again, it is a cheap mask of Amazon, but hold on, I'm going to see if I can try tightening it. No, that's not working. Okay. So yeah, just getting it on my head. So again, it's a little more accurate than the other one I did, but it's still pretty cheap. The eye sockets are tiny and barely sitting on my eyes. The nose looks really big. It can't sit, it sits low, so where my eyes are, it just sits on the bottom of them. So it's not great. It could probably tighten it up more. That looks a bit better, but I don't know how you go about tightening it. But regardless, again, it is just a cheap mask of Amazon. It's not too bad. Like, it's a little more accurate. It's just, obviously, you're never going to find anything close to the actual mask. But this is still pretty neat. Like, it probably looks better on a bigger head. So, but again, it looks like it better than the other Fiend mask I did a video on, but still pretty cheap. But if you're looking for something cheap and you don't care about accuracy, definitely go for this one compared to the other one, because this one's more accurate skin color than that. Again, looking at it, the problem I only have with it is the chin and the nose are overly huge, so is the cheeks. And obviously, on my face, the eye sockets sit literally just under my eyelids, so it's kind of difficult to see out of when the mask goes down. But fuck it, I did pay for this. I forgot about this, but I got it, so that's still pretty neat. Now, I suppose one thing you could do is probably cut the top a bit to be shorter and more accurate. And again, I feel like if there was a way to tighten these, it would fit better on a face more instead of being flat out like a pancake. But yeah, so the reason I forgot about this was because I actually ordered a different mask. So on Etsy, which is a shop that a lot of people consider it like the Amazon and eBay of items, but Etsy is more known for people who make stuff at home or make stuff and sell. So there's a guy on there that I will do when I get the mask, whenever that is. It won't be for a month or two, but hopefully it comes in. I can do a review on it. I'll put him in the description and everything, because I'm on a Facebook group called Firefly Funhouse Fan Group, and a couple people have posted the mask they got off Etsy, and it looks accurate because not only is it a full face one you attach on the back like the real one, but when they eventually updated the Fiend himself and his face was more pale and had more of a grin, that's what this mask is based off, and that's the one I bought. So I bought that one, and that's why I forgot this one, because in my head the only Fiend mask I had was that one. But again, cheap, affordable, and close to it, I'd say this is pretty on point. But obviously, unless you find lucky enough to find an actual replica or afford a replica, then it's either expensive like the one on Etsy, which again I think is worth the money from what I've seen of it, or cheap Amazon. Has two different versions of this. I've done the one before, so you can judge whether or not you like which one. The other one I liked because it fit my face more. The problem I had was it was too short. It sat over my chin and just over my eyes. This one's bigger, but because it's bigger, it's a lot, fatter looking, and it droops over your face more. So again, I think this is still pretty good for a cheap and affordable one. There was someone who mentioned on one of my other videos about this version, and I told him I would buy it and review it. So if you're watching this, here you go. That's pretty much, again, pretty close. Not too shabby for a cheap one. So again, big chin, big cheeks, big nose, and it droops down. But otherwise, it's still pretty good. I think, again, it's not going to be difficult to tighten these a bit, nor is it difficult to kind of fix the shape. So yeah, that's pretty much going to be it. Again, it was a small package I got, so I figured I'd unbox it. I'm still waiting on kyber crystals, purple, yellow, and red. The blue and green one, they literally took forever, wouldn't come in, and the second I didn't have money in my account, they accepted it, realized there was no money, I don't gather them anymore. So in the future, I might, next time I get paid, I might buy one, and then the other pay, I'll get the other, so I have all 6 colors. There's the full Fiend mask, which again, that one's gonna take a long fucking time. And I think that, oh yeah, and I got a wrestling belt coming in. So on this side, I have my custom Australian title. That'll be moved to the middle in between these two, and that one will move up there. Because this is all custom stuff, that's all normal. But regardless, thank you for watching. Let me know what you think about this mask. And I will see you whenever I do another video. So thank you and goodbye.